Welcome to Dr. Fred Markets. This is not financial advice. The gap between those who understand finance and those who don't is growing every year. Markets, crypto, artificial intelligence, they just require attention. You showed up today. You're on the right side of that gap. Let's make it count. Let's go.
AI is about to rug pull the US stock market. This is not financial advice, but here is the truth. Nvidia just ripped 4.22% today to $204.79, dragging the S&P 500 up 1.8% to 731.6, which means one AI chip vendor is now yanking a multi-trillion-dollar index around like a cheap meme coin. That's not strength. That's concentration risk in cosplay. While everyone doom-scrolls headlines about Iran hitting the UAE and ships in the Strait of Hormuz, the market shrugs and just pumps AI names, proving geopolitics only matters now if it threatens data centers, not oil. The war premium moved from barrels to GPUs, and nobody sent you the memo. At the same time, Romania's pro-European coalition just face-planted in a no-confidence vote, another brick wobbling in the global political Jenga tower. Yet US stock futures barely twitched because the only election Wall Street cares about is who gets elected as king of AI Capex each earnings season. Political risk is background noise. AI Capex risk is the detonator. Then you've got the Met Gala and the Tony nominations, Wall Street's cultural sentiment feed. Art that used to crown movie stars now orbits one star, whoever controls the AI narrative. We watch designers raid museum archives to dress celebrities like living algorithms, while Broadway's old guard darlings get snubbed and canceled. Producers sneak back in, the same way legacy value sectors get ghosted, while the market quietly forgives and re-rates any stock that whispers AI pivot with a straight face. Here's the cliffhanger. The culture, the headlines, and the price action all say the same thing. AI is now the only story the US stock market cares about, and that is exactly how bubbles are born and justified. The connection nobody wants to admit is this. AI stopped being a tech theme and became the risk-free story the market uses to ignore everything else. War in the Gulf, political cracks in Europe, domestic instability, you name it. Nvidia's 4.22% pop is not just another green day, it's a tell. When one company's AI dreams move the entire S&P 500, the index stops being diversified and turns into an AI leverage trade with extra steps. Iran fires at targets near the Strait of Hormuz. In the old world, oil spikes, cyclicals rip, airlines bleed, defense stocks go vertical. Today, the headline scrolls by, and the question on every fund desk is, does this hit AI demand? Energy is no longer the heart of macro, compute is. If an attack doesn't threaten chips, cloud, or cables, the market yawns. Romania's government collapse is the same story from another angle.
Does what you just heard shift something for you? That feeling, that need to know more, is exactly the right reaction. Most people never get there. You just did. Let's keep going.
European fractures used to matter for US banks, exporters, risk premia. Now the market only asks, does this slow AI adoption, AI regulation, or AI data flows? If the answer is no, screens stay green and everyone keeps worshipping at the Nvidia altar. The Met Gala and Tony weirdness? That's your sentiment chart. The most expensive room in culture is now an ad for AI aesthetics. Hyper-produced, algorithm-friendly, tailor-made to be chopped into TikToks and fed into recommendation engines. Broadway legends get snubbed, while controversy-tainted producers reappear because attention, not integrity, is the scarce asset. Same in markets. Fundamentals get snubbed, governance sins are forgiven, and every balance sheet sin is excused if management says AI enough times on the earnings call. Put it together. The market priced AI as a growth story. Then it priced AI as a macro hedge. Now it's quietly pricing AI as a religion. And religious assets don't correct, they collapse. So what does this mean for you? If you own the S&P 500, you are already long an AI cult, whether you like AI or not. If you chase Nvidia without understanding this, you're not investing, you're volunteering as last liquidity for a trade that ends the second the narrative slips. If you ignore AI completely, you're standing on the highway with your eyes closed. Here's the truth, not advice. 1. Accept that US stocks are now an AI bet. Stop pretending your index fund is neutral. Nvidia's move and today's 1.08% S&P pop tell you your retirement is handcuffed to one theme. 2. Track AI narrative risk, not just earnings. Headlines about war, politics, and culture only matter in 2026 if they touch AI supply chains, AI regulation, or AI-driven Capex. Follow that, not the noise. 3. Decide if you're a believer or a parasite. Believers hold through anything and get wrecked when the doctrine breaks. Parasites ride the host while it's strong and jump the second the immune system, regulation, rate shocks, demand fatigue kicks in. Choose consciously. Don't drift. This is not financial advice, but here is the truth. The US stock market just elected AI as its supreme leader. Your job now is not to worship it, but to understand exactly how and when to stop clapping. Subscribe, hit the like button, and share this with the one friend who still thinks they're diversified because they own an index fund. They're not diversified, they're just leveraged to the same AI sermon as everybody else. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and check the links in the first comment below.
That's a wrap for today on Dr. Fred Markets. I hope this gave you something to think about, a new angle, a clearer picture, a better question to ask. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, always. If this video added value to your day, subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it's the best way to support this work and keep it free for everyone. You'll also find every video as a full article on the blog, drfredmarkets.com, and the newsletter is in the bio. I'm Dr. Fred Markets. See you in the next one.